Hello everyone, it's Dr. Sam. I'd like to welcome you to my EyeClarity Podcast. This is a show that offers cutting-edge information on how to improve your vision and overall wellness through holistic methods. I so appreciate you spending part of your day with me. If you have questions, you can send them to hello@drsambyrne.com. Now, to the latest EyeClarity episode. So this is how your lens should look. There are little ligaments here where my arrows are, and this helps in the curvature of the lens. So the lens gives us our most focusing power. And the cornea, the light comes in through the cornea, and so that's one type of lens. And another type of lens is the another type is the, sorry about that, got distracted for a second. Another type of lens is the lens itself, and this is the primary refractive mechanism, and these muscles start to affect the curvature of the lens of the eye, which helps us with focus. Now, when we start developing a cataract, usually the nuclear cataract is either in the front or in the center. The postcapsular is in the back, and the cortical is around the edge. But whichever one you have, we use a similar approach. And this is what I want to share with you right now. So the protocol for reversing cataracts, generally speaking, is a two-prong approach. We use a topical and we use a systemic strategy. And in this particular strategy, there are several things that we're going to recommend. Now, because I've worked with thousands of patients at this point, I have experimented with different eye drops and different protocols, and at this point, these seem to work the best for people. So topically, we're going to do this eye drop regimen. One drop of the 5%, wait 10 seconds, and then one drop, and this drop is called Oculamed. Oculamed. I'm going to put it up here in the chat. And you can get it from a company called collegepharmacy.com. And this particular Oculamed has got glutathione and vitamin C in it. It's got some other great things, which I'll talk about. The MSM supports our collagen health, and it's a detoxification agent. And because of its DMSO properties, it pushes the Oculamed more deeply into the lens because it increases the permeability on a corneal level. Go back here. Now, I also recommend, and we'll go into more depth with this, my eye vitamin, the astaxanthin, a glutathione sublingual, a liposomal vitamin C. These would be the starting points. I'm going to go into a form of vitamin E, castor oil, physical eye therapy, color therapy, and somatic eye therapy. So we're going to talk about these things. Let's start with the castor oil. So some of you may have used castor oil for other things. You know, there's castor oil packs. And castor oil is one of my go-tos for reducing inflammation in the eyelids improving the skin health around the eyelids. And it also can be used secondarily for cataracts. So there are, on the market, there are eye drops out there that are organic, hexane-free. I've seen Amazon sell them. I've seen Walmart sell them, believe it or not. As long as it's organic castor oil, and it doesn't need to be for the eyes. You can get it for the eyes if you want to. And what you're going to do with this procedure is in the evening, after your contacts are out, before you go to bed, you're going to take 1 drop of the castor oil after you've washed your hands, and you're going to lightly massage it into the eyelids. And what this is going to do is really moisturize the eyes. And because the castor oil's properties, it can also boost the collagen health. You don't need to put the castor oil directly in your eye. No, you don't have to do that. But if you do the massage, it can be very, very helpful in the evenings. So you're doing the glutathione, the vitamin C, the eye vitamins, the eye drops. This would be a good start for you. Now, I want to talk about the annatto vitamin E. So I'm going to rewind for a minute. I'm going to talk about a study that was done by the NIH. Most of you have probably heard of it. It's called the Age-Related Macular Degeneration Study that was done both in 2001 and then it was repeated in 2006. AREDS 2, AREDS 1. And in that study that NIH did, they found that there were certain ingredients that helped reverse or reduce the risk of developing macular degeneration. And one of the ingredients that they said was important was vitamin E. Now, in my research, what I have found, and I've used this piece of information I'm going to share with you, is the vitamin E that was recommended in this ARED study, and has been in a number of vitamin E supplements and so on. There's a new vitamin E out there that has something in it called tocotrienols. Tocotrienols. I'm going to write it in here. This is a form of vitamin E that's sourced from something called an annatto tree. So it's all plant-based, and it has the capability of doing some really wonderful things for your eyes. There have been some studies that show that this type of vitamin E reduces the risk of wet macular degeneration. So it's improving the blood vessel health in the retina. When you improve the blood vessel health in the retina, you're absorbing nutrients better. And one of the issues with cataracts is you stop absorbing the healthy nutrients into the lens. The lens has no blood vessels that run through the lens. So it's called an avascular structure. Avascular means that it relies on its nutrient support indirectly. Now, commercial vitamin E has something in it called tocopherols, which have been found to be less beneficial for eye health. So this is why the tocotrienols have now come onto the scene, and this particular form of vitamin E helps improve the eye circulation and the nutrients absorption. And I'll give you a source on where you can get it in a liquid form so it's easily absorbable. Now, you can get vitamin E through many foods, such as grains, green leafy vegetables, but they don't have the tocotrienol component in it. And so I want to introduce this to you today, and I'll send you some more information on it. But bottom line, the tocotrienol form of vitamin E improves cardiovascular health. It reduces cholesterol. It reduces inflammatory responses in the eyes and the body. But the most important thing is that it improves the blood vessel function. And since the eyes are made of microcapillaries, sea of microcapillaries, the tocotrienol form of vitamin A helps reduce oxidative stress and improve nutrient absorption. And one of the keys in reducing cataracts is improving nutrient absorption, both in the eyes and in the lens. I'm sorry, the eyes, the lens, and also in the gut. You know, there's some science papers I've read that say that 70% of our immune system is in our gut health, in our microbiome. And we actually have a microbiome in our eyes. Those are the healthy bacteria. And because of toxicity, stress, inflammation, our immune health is being compromised because our gut health doesn't have the healthy microbiome. And part of that is due to the soils are depleted. So we're not getting the trace minerals we used to get. And by the way, I forgot to say this, but one of the key trace minerals that helps in the support of glutathione production is selenium. It's a very important trace mineral. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something from the EyeClarity Podcast show today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Spotify and leave a review. See you here next time.